Hey guys, it's Nick from Gold Team here. This is my new channel. My old channel is Sidolasair. Uh, I'll either put the link in an annotation right above, I don't know, here-ish, or I'll put it in the description below. But this is just an intro to our channel and my thoughts on the comments in Gold Series 4. Now let's start with the intro. If you don't know, my name's Nick. I personally run zombies, and the decks I'm working on are Tech Genus Doppelsynchro. I have a token eating plant deck, and I also am working in the process of a wetland beatdown deck utilizing frogs. However, I do not have any frogs, so if any of you have any swap frogs, treeborn frogs, any of those frogs, I need them. We will post a trade binder video pretty soon, and our wants will be in our channel. So let's just get started on Gold Series 4 then. Since the last comment video I had didn't get uploaded because my internet was being retarded, here's now my comments on the comments in Gold Series 4. Let's get started first with Millennium Shield. Millennium Shield is a good reprint in my opinion. I'm just going to say if they're good reprints or bad reprints. I'm not going to say why. I'll explain why in a different video. The next one is Pendulum Machine. Semi-good, semi-bad reprint. Because I'm trying to get the commons and the gold rares all in one video. That's why. The Wicked Worm Beast, bad reprint. Goddess with the Third Eye, meh. Versago, meh. Goddess of Whim, meh. Injection Fairy Lily, good. Whitehorn Dragon, good. Toon Dark Magician Girl, bad. Meltiel, good. Radiant Gerald, good. Diabolos, good. Lich Lord, good. Prometheus, good. Mormalith, bad. I don't like Mormalith. Genesis Dragon, very good. Orichalcos Shuneros, good. Eternal Drought, bad. Eradicating Aerosol, bad. Soul Exchange, good. Toon World Alternate Art, good. Graceful Dice, meh. Sage's Stone, meh. Recurring Nightmare, good. Sword of Dark Rites, good. Trade-In, good. Magic Formula, good. Robin Goblin, bad. Skull Dice, bad. Zigzagoon, good. And Deck Dev, good. Alright, that was the commons. Now on to the gold rares. The gold rares I'll explain in detail. The commons, nobody really freaking cares about. To start off with the gold rares, we have Morphing Jar. I think Morphing Jar is a good reprint as a gold rare. Because those people with empty jar decks, Fabled Dark World, can now bling out their decks with gold rare Morphing Jars. I think it's a good reprint. Second one is Gravekeeper's Spy. I think it's a good reprint for people with Gravekeeper decks and anti-meta decks that utilize Gravekeeper Spy. It's a good reprint because it's only been a super rare. It hasn't been above a super rare. It's been super rare to common. So I think a gold rare is a good choice for Gravekeeper Spy. And the next one, Spirit Reaper. I think it's a good choice because I personally run zombies and I would love to have a gold rare Spirit Reaper in my deck. So I run 2 Spirit Reapers. I would love to have 2 golds. But other than Reaper and a few other gold rares, I really don't want Gold Series 4. The next gold rare is Chaos Sorcerer. He was a common in the gold series before, and now they bump him up to gold rare. That makes no sense at all. The next one I really dislike because he should not be reprinted because he is still banned and nobody uses him. Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. I could say the only reason why they reprinted Blackluster Soldier is for collection purposes. That's the only reason why they would reprint Blackluster Soldier. And that's bad idea in my book. The next one is Dark Lord Zerato. I think it's a... It happens since I think it's a bad reprint because nobody even uses Dark Lord Zerato. But to those people who use like counter fairies and actually use Dark Lord Zerato, or actually use a deck that revolves around him, or heaven forbid they mass release the Dark Lords, like Dark Lord Edda Array and all them, that you get for winning a YCS. If they mass print them, then I could see why they reprinted Dark Lord Zerato. But as of right now, I am still stumped as to why they reprinted it. That could have been a Bryanak, it could have been a... Hell, it could have been a Black Rose Dragon. Yeah, Stardust even. Oh wait, Stardust was a Gold Rare in Gold Series 4. Or Gold Series 3. My fault. Not Stardust. Maybe, if you want to go collection purposes, put a Goyle Guardian in place of freaking Dark Lord Zerato. So, anyway. The next card I think is a very good choice for a reprint, and that's Doom Caliber Knight. Doom Caliber Knight was only a, I believe it was a secret rare in a turbo pack, which us poor people here in Pennsylvania, we don't get turbo packs. So we have no way of getting a Doom Caliber Knight. So I think Doom Caliber Knight is a very good reprint choice. The next one is Raikou, Lightsworn Hunter. Raikou is a good choice because he hasn't been above a super rare. He was a super rare in Light of Destruction. Then he was a common in a turbo pack and a common in Gold Series 3. And now he's a gold rare in Gold Series 4. Good choice. Celestia, Lightsworn Angel. She hasn't been above an ultimate rare, I believe. She was an ultra rare and an ultimate rare in Light of Destruction. And she hasn't been above that ever since. I think Celestia is a good choice. Alright, the next one is Titanial, Princess of Camellias. I'm kind of iffy on Titanial because I think Titanial looked good as an ultra rare, and now she's being reprinted as a gold rare. I want to see what Titanial looks like for myself as a gold rare. I've seen her on YouTube being pulled, and from what I've seen on YouTube, she doesn't look ugly as a gold rare. I'd like her better as an ultra rare, but I digress. The next gold rare, Summoner Monk. Why? I kind of see why, because Summoner Monk has not been above a common. He's been a common in a structure deck. That's pretty much it. So I can see why they reprinted him as a gold rare to up his value. Because when Exceeds come out, Summoner Monk is going to be dangerous. The next gold rare I see is Obelisk the Tormentor. Why? Nobody even freaking uses Obelisk. And if somebody uses Obelisk, it's probably a frog player because they spam the field every freaking turn. Treeborn, Treeborn. Oh, discard for Swap Frog. Tribute all for Obelisk. That's the only deck I would see running Obelisk, because nobody else runs Obelisk. The next card I see is, I call it FGD, but in the real text it's called Five-Headed Dragon. I think it's a good reprint because it hasn't been above an ultra rare. And for those dragon players utilizing FGD, it's like sex to them, because I know dragon players want to bling out their decks. All Yu-Gi-Oh players want to bling out their decks. So I think FGD is a good choice. The next one I see is Gladiator Beast Geyserus. For those Glad Beast players, like Gold Team member Edwin, who I don't know if he'll upload a video, but I'll try to get him to. But if he doesn't, you guys know why. He personally runs Gladiator Beasts, Ice Barriers, and he's working on a lot of other decks like Six Samurais. So if you guys have any any Shiens, Mizuhos, any Six Samurai cards, let us at the Gold Team know, because we could use them for Edwin. But anyway, back to Gladiator Beast Geysers. I think it's a good reprint. It hasn't been above a super rare, so I think it's a good choice to put it in gold rare. So Glad Beast can actually get played again, and not like Gold Team member Edwin is really the only person that I know that runs Gladiator Beasts. I haven't seen a very competitive Gladiator Beast deck other than his. So if any of you guys have a competitive Gladiator Beast deck, put it in a video response down below, and we'll give you guys a shout out. The next gold rare I see is Toon Table of Contents. Very, very good choice. I like Toon Table of Contents as a gold rare, because now you can actually use that. Sorry if I read you a little bit, I'm kind of uncomfortable. Now you can actually use the Royal Magical Library Toon Table of Contents loot for Exodia decks. The next one I see is Pot of Avarice. The next 3 gold rares I see are, in my opinion, the best gold rares out of this set next to Doom Caliber Knight. Pot of Avarice is a good choice because it hasn't been above, I believe, an ultra rare. So I think putting it as a gold rare ups its value and makes it hard to get, because I know those hoarders and those freaking vendors will value that gold rare highly, like they don't even want to let go of it. The next gold rare I see is Royal Oppression, and I say about freaking time Royal Oppression gets reprinted at a higher value, because it was only a rare, and it was kind of hard to get, and people didn't want to give it up because they use it. So I think putting Royal Oppression as a gold rare will actually make people want to say, hey, we have a rare one, we'll give it up. And the next gold rare I see is Trapstun. Trapstun is a good reprint because it's only been a common. So I think Trapstun's a good reprint. Alright, you guys, that's been my review of Gold Series 4 in total. Remember, rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.